That was awesome, no? Yeah. I'm in the back with this kid, and he's going, I'm so nervous. I've never performed in front of anybody. Yeah, I'm going to tell. He's going, I'm so nervous. He comes up here and does that. I'm back there going, what? What? Come on. Give me a break. I am Annalisa Cube, the founder of Take Back Santa Cruz. Yes. I won a Nextie too many years ago, but they keep asking me to come back, so I think it's because they think I might say something inappropriate, and they keep wanting me back here. But I am here to present and introduce Monica Karst. Yeah! I got out of my chair at my computer and started, yelling and screaming. I was so excited that she won a Nextie and that she's going to be part of our Nextie family. When I met Monica Karst, I realized that it was possible to be a bright light that doesn't cast shadows. She is absolutely amazing. She's vibrant. She's outgoing. When she walks into the room, you don't think she's great. You think you're great. You think you've done something great. You walk away going, I'm awesome. Because she has what it takes to let you know that you have what it takes. Yeah. She has started an organization called Santa Cruz Socialites. And people say to me, Socialites, do we have those? I thought those are just in New York and Beverly Hills. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's have those. That's a good idea. And she says it's about casting a light on things that are social in Santa Cruz's way, in the way that we do things. We're not casting lights on, Real Housewives, all these crazy people. We're casting lights on the way that we do it. And the way that we do it is the right way to do it in our minds, of course, but, So I have decided that I'm going to start dating Monica Karst. That's my... Yes. No, relax. None of you are invited if I was going to actually start dating Monica Karst, okay? But I'm going to actually drop her age. Yes, I'm going to date her. But in all fairness, I'll be dating myself because I was born 3 months before her at this same hospital right here in Santa Cruz. And so recently, Event Santa Cruz did something called 1973. Why was it so awesome? And it brought us NHS, Eric's Deli, Bookshop Santa Cruz. It was this big boom, and what was in the water, it asked. Boom. Monica Karst and Annalisa Cube were in the water in 1973 here in Santa Cruz. Absolutely. So she also has a nonprofit that she has now started called Sprouting Hope. And what it does is it takes young women throughout our community and hooks them up with all of the things they need to become successful, whether it's economics, business, passion, mentors, finding mentors in our community for young women. It is so vital to what we need for our community. So I say Monica's not sprouting hope. She's sprouting awesome. Okay? She's sprouting amazing things. She believes in what we all believe in, and that is that Santa Cruz is headed up. When I was watching James Durbin's video, I got teary. I got teary-eyed because we all believe. He believes, Monica believes, every recipient here this year and years past and everyone in the audience believes in this community and where we're headed, upward and onward. And I would love to present to you Ms. Monica Karst. Woo!
I'd date you anytime, Annalisa. And coming from such a pillar of inspiration, my own personal superhero from Santa Cruz, thank you. And also, Matthew was born in 1973, don't forget. It's a bit ironic that I stand up here today, shaking in my high heels, because my entire life, my report cards came home saying, Monica is a great student. She is eager to learn, but she talks too much. Anyone who knows me knows I never run out of things to say, but up here I'm like super nervous. So bear with me if I have to read my story. First of all, I did want to acknowledge Matthew. I know firsthand what it takes to plan an event of this caliber. It is not easy. And thank you, Matthew, for bringing fun to Santa Cruz, and thank you for Event Santa Cruz. Yes. Back in January, when I was creating my vision board at the Dream Big Santa Cruz Socialites event, the entire back of my dream board said, receive. Giving is my thing. It is what I love to do. But this year was the year for me to learn to receive. It's not easy for me to stand up here. One, because I am not a public speaker, and two, is because receiving is really hard for me. So, bear with me again. Winning this award and being recognized as a community leader is an honor and moving to me because of what my community means to me. I feel we are all community leaders. We lift up others and ourselves every day with our skills and our talents. Look at the magic that is happening all around us with collaboration, like the Food Lounge, Next Space, and Cruzio. We find unique ways to work for ourselves, but not by ourselves. Take a great example, Linnea from Artisans Gallery, Diane from Childish, and Julie from Leo Kids. All three women are business owners and hardworking mothers who came together because of a common bond. They all own boutiques that sell children's items, each unique in focus. Instead of seeing themselves as competition, they collaborated and now work together and even shop for each other at trade shows. How amazing is that? This is what our community does, and this is who our community is. I myself, as a social media consultant, have teamed up with super media star Michelle Noel, and we're going to be hosting a series of social media workshops, which actually start next week, so I hope I see some of you in there. Being born and raised in Santa Cruz makes me a local, a privilege I do not take for granted. Santa Cruz is the blood that runs through my veins. It is my home. You, the community, is my family. I have seen women struggle to enter into this community where relationships are 3 and sometimes 4 generations deep. This is where I found my passion for Santa Cruz and my gift to collide into a business called Santa Cruz Socialites, where we celebrate and promote women across Santa Cruz County, from the household director, aka stay-at-home mom, to the corporate executive. And when I get asked, how is it that you celebrate women and what do you do? Easy, I explain. Celebration means to praise, to honor, to give public recognition. Santa Cruz Socialites gives public recognition in many ways. We have Takeaway Tuesday call on Tuesdays at 9 a.m., where a woman from Santa Cruz, that was business owner, can highlight her business and grace us with 10 minutes of information, inspiration, and motivation. We highlight and promote events in our community for women or hosted by women, and you can find this information on our calendar under events. We host monthly themed events called Party for Purpose, where we donate funds raised to nonprofits in the community. The Party for Purpose is hosted by women in our community. And my favorite, the WOW Spotlight, which is Woman of the Week, and it's posted on our website weekly and on our social media platforms. I am inspired and brought to tears by the magic that happens with the Woman of the Week between the bloggers and the business owners and the women in Santa Cruz. And I have so much admiration for the 3 socialite bloggers, Katie, Julie, and Michelle. There has been so much magic, and it's already been an amazing journey. Speaking of journey, this award got me reflecting on just how far I have come as a human, a businesswoman, and a mother. It was only a few years ago I became a single mom, facing the self-stigma of being labeled a divorced woman. The economy collapsed, and I had to close my beloved baby shop downtown. I clearly remember the moment that I only had $13 to my name. And I was wondering if I had to stand in line in the food bank. And I prayed that I had enough gas to get my kids to school. There were days that I didn't get out of bed. Even being born and raised here, and with so many friends and so many connections, and about 50% of the town being related, I felt alone. Yet I still felt so compelled to give back and create and ways to give others support that I so needed and yearned for. And in return, my community gave back, as I am up here today as proof. I didn't have the money, but I had the time. And that's when I started investing my time in the community, a lot of time. There are days I can show up to about 4 events a day. I started going to events, classes, fundraisers, you name it. If there was something to support, I was there. One amazing gift from all of the volunteer work that I have done is I've created a deeper bond with my children. They don't fight me anymore on why I do it or if there's someone else who can do it for me. Now they ask, where do you want us? What do you want us to wear? Thank you to my 3 daughters, who I can't see but I know are right there. They are the force that propels me forward, and at the same time, they are the anchor that grounds me. Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for being the unconditional love that I so need. Thank you, girls, for sharing me with the community, because I know how much you forgo. I love you. What I have learned from my life challenges are that I have to be braver than fear. I got really good at doing things afraid. To accept vulnerability and to embrace my story and all of the hardships. It's my journey, and it's how I became who I am today and where I will be tomorrow. Another key lesson is don't quit. Keep going. Do it in fear. Do it if it's not perfect. Do it if it's the hardest thing you've ever had to do. Just keep going. The reason most people never achieve their dreams is because they simply quit. There are no magical potions or secret to success. All of us up here tonight, had the same doubts and fears as you. It's like Dale Carnegie said, most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Success is not perfect, it's a process. So what's next? I'm excited for all of the fabulous events coming up and planned with the Santa Cruz Socialites, like the Summer Fashion Show, which is a brunch coming up on June 6th at the Food Lounge. And I am fortunate enough to work alongside the with community leaders to come up with ideas and plans for the Sprouting Hope Project, where we inspire the next generation of girls to be entrepreneurs and leaders of Santa Cruz. One of the best ways for the girls to learn this is by watching the successful women in our community do what they do. By partnering with female leaders and women-run and own businesses, girls get a hands-on opportunity to be exposed to role models and businesses. It's about forward thinking, risk-taking, and exploring new talents. Thank you to Heather, Jessica, and Tanya for your commitment to getting this off the ground. And thank you to all of you who have loved and supported me along this way. I invite the ones who don't know me, actually I insist that you introduce yourself to me or look me up on social media because I want to know your story. The last thing I want to say is while I stand up here tonight alone to accept this award in Martine, oh my gosh, being a local of Santa Cruz, this has unbelievable amounts of value to me and I will treasure it. So as I stand up here alone, I am not alone. I stand up here for each and every woman in Santa Cruz County. You are unique, you are amazing, and you are appreciated. This is for all of you Santa Cruz Socialites.